Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Julian Angelov, and today I'm going to review two of the fragrances I really dislike. And not only the fragrances but also the brands itself. This is Eccentric Molecules 04 and this is Camra Lafa. Alright, so this is David and this is Goliath. We have two perfumes completely different and opposite to each other as a structure and as a smell. So this one, it's a singular molecule Javano that costs between 4 and 6 euros for 10 grams and more. But the fragrance itself, it's priced for 140 euros. This one, as you can see, has a big bottle and this is 100 milliliters and this is priced for 35 euros. So you can imagine what kind of synthetic has inside and how much cheap ingredients has inside, because the bottle itself costs 5 euros and more with the packaging probably, and it's priced 35 euros and they should have also our profit, and this is 100 milliliters. Alright, so now you can have already one idea what kind of smell should you expect from those two horrible fragrances. People who follow my channel, they know that I am independent perfume maker, creator, perfumer, call it as you want, and I know what I'm talking about. I have a very critical nose and very fast mouth. So sometimes I say things that not very polite, but it comes from my heart and I'm spontaneous. I don't want to insult anybody's taste here, but I'm gonna say exactly what I think. It's not very pleasant. So let's start first with this masterpiece here. And the striking thing is their marketing strategy and how they describe the scent itself. I want to read this for you guys because it's really incredibly creative and funny. So here, this one was created in 2022, relatively new one, and it's a Oriental Amber Spice. So Oriental is a term in the perfumery that already dropped off because of the political meaning of the term. Now we call everything that is Oriental as a fragrance family, we call it Amber. So this is Amber Woody Spicy fragrance. So notes: cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot as a top, dates, praline, tuberose, mahonio, no idea what's mahonio, as a hard notes, and vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, akigawa oud as the bottom notes. My gosh, oh, I don't know from where those brands supplies all these extremely expensive materials and they price them the whole fragrance for 35 euros, but it's a miracle. So it's written: luxurious oriental spicy unisex perfume, precious spices, woody notes, softness of vanilla, citrusy freshness, framed by the warm velvety spicy cinnamon, refined by clary sage. The heart of the perfume resonates with delightful creamy smell of praline, melting in a fragrant haze of fruity notes, tuberose, and floral nuances. Well, this is genius. The person who wrote that is really genius. So I don't want to even spray it on the paper strip because I don't want to stink my office so badly this smells. I'm gonna just smell it like this. It's horrible. So nothing to have with the description here. I'm gonna tell you how it smells to me, and I take the risk that maybe this is only my opinion, but if you have other opinions, I'm gonna be happy to read them in the comments, for example. So to me, it smells like a cleaning lady in the mechanical garage went there one day and she forgot her cleaning products, but she got only chlorine, and she put some hot water with chlorine, and she found in the bottom of her purse, she found her, piece of a perfume inherited from her grandmother, and she put a little bit inside, not a little bit, a lot, and then she started cleaning the floor of the mechanical garage, and this is how it smells. It's absolutely overpowering and extremely synthetic smell, sweet, a bit of kind of flowery, undescribable, very sweet smell. It really makes me nauseous and dizzy, and it smells like these cheap candles for Christmas that, you know, when you light them up and you go to the other room, you can still smell a little bit, but it's very car freshener, synthetic smell of truck driver or bus, and somebody spilled some fragrance inside, and this is how it smells. Really horrible and nauseous and super sweet. The even worse, the bad things here that this smell stays a long time. So you have to change your clothes if you want to get rid of this. Once you spray it, I really want to close it because it really stinks and have a diffusion. So for the perfumer who create this, it really has diffusion, but I know what's inside. So inside of this stuff, it's a bit of flour, probably benzyl salicylate, this kind of stuff, and ambroxan. So this is the ambroxan I have here. It's a synthetic musk powder. By itself, it smells very pleasant. Smells like musk, and it smells like a little bit of oak moss and musk. So if you know the fragrance of Francis Crick Gian Baccarat Rouge, the main ingredient of Baccarat Rouge, probably 70%, it's also ambroxan, which I really hate, and I made another revolting review about this one. So definitely turn off, put off, really too much of a synthetic, I don't know, there is absolutely zero freshness inside. Just to tell you something that you can read in the fragrance descriptions. So all the perfumes contains bergamot because bergamot oil, it's a natural blender, which means blends helps other notes to be more how we call this, to blend the notes to be more harmonious together. So that's why all the fragrances has bergamot inside, but in very small quantities. Smells a bit like cinnamon. Yes, you can smell the cinnamon, but it's really unbearable fragrance and overpowering. So this is for me. I would never buy this one. It's not mine. I just took it from someone. I would never buy this one. Don't invest your money, even though 35 euros or 35 euros, you can have a nice meal with that. Let's go to the next one. So this one, it's minimalistic singular molecule perfume. The brand concept is eccentric molecules. So I think this is marketing geniusly strategic. What the perfumer here behind, they use only one singular molecule, and probably they put maybe 2 or 3 from something else just to blend a little bit and to feel it, because that's a lot of liquid inside. And the main molecule here is Javanol. This one, Javanol, that I told you costs probably between 4 and 8 euros for 10 grams. Even cheaper if you buy it in bulk. Humongous quality, maybe it can be also 2 euros for, or 4 euros for 1 kilogram. I don't know. This is the price. So Javanol by itself is very pleasant synthetic molecule, and it smells like sandalwood, creamy sandalwood with a little bit of rose nuances. By itself is very pleasant. Just to tell you that this molecule it's IFRA restricted, and you can use up to, I think if I'm not mistaken here, up to 2% on the final product or compound of this. Yes, by itself it's very nice. I don't mind it. It's not aggressive. It's more softening and calming ingredient. This one, I really don't want to spray spray it because it stays also and it fills up the space. So it has a great diffusion as a singular molecule. What revolts me here is the price. I told you how much costs the ingredient. The bottle itself, maybe it's 3 euros. The packaging, it's nice. You have here, like this, how we call engraving or UV transparent logo here. This is a bit costly. So this bottle costs probably 2.5 euros. But the most costly it's this, they put it here, the box, which is metallic and gives a nice luxurious feeling. This is the most costly stuff of all these fragrances, and I think it's a shame to use one ingredient and to sew everything together for 140 euros. Alright, so how it smells, this Javano? I told you it smells like a creamy sandalwood. This is the odor description with rose nuances. So in the description of the brand about this one, it's written that it smells like grapefruit, osmanthus, rose, mastic and galbanum. I think this is a pure invention and pure fantasy. This Javano itself has rose nuances and a bit of galbanum nuances a little bit after. So I think maybe they put probably 2 other ingredients. I don't smell any grapefruit here. Maybe a little bit of pamplemousse, which is another synthetic molecule, aroma molecule. Ingredients, a little bit. So it's overly, I don't mind this one. This is a little bit more reserved because it's only few ingredients inside. When you spray it, yes, it's in the beginning, because this is very long lasting molecule, have a great diffusion. So in the beginning, you can feel the space around you, but after a while, when it dries down, I don't think it's a very nice, pleasant smell. That's why a lot of perfumers, they mix it with some other ingredients like musk or some other sandalwood or something else, just for the trying out. Yes, it's not that bad. To me, it smells like, these aromatic sticks that are super, you buy it from this, you can buy it from the Chinese store or from everywhere they sell it on the street. And oh, this is my cat. Jasper, go away! So it smells like this aromatic stick that you burn it, but you burn it half and you left it for 10 years, and after 10 years you smell it. This is how it smells. A little bit smoky, a little bit sandalwoody, a little bit rosy, and overall it's a pleasant smell. The thing about this is that, yes, Javano can be considered as a magical ingredient because after a while your nose gets used to it, so you cannot smell it by yourself, but when you pass on the street, people can smell it around and creates a little bit of nuage and this kind of cloudy, mystical aura around from the sandalwood notes. So it's overall pleasant one, but the price for me is very exaggerated for what's inside. And once I am disappointed from a fragrance, I'm gonna be very suspicious about the whole brand itself. And this is how people get disappointed with some brands and they stop buying brands. For if some of you are creating their own brand like I do, I'm in the process of creating my own brand, and my concept, creating amazing diffusion and long-lasting perfumes with natural ingredients, not only, but the perfumes that smells natural. And for those of you also who are creating their own brands, you have to know what's on the market and what not to make. And for those of you who are just wondering, should I buy this one, should I buy this one? No, just stay away from those brands and don't waste your money buy something else. You know, guys, I'm a big fan of Guerlain. For me, Guerlain is one of the most authentic smells in terms of also materials they used. They used to in the past, not right now, but I like their concept and the materials, and they use some naturals, and they are environmental friendly, and then this kind of stuff. So I really like Guerlain. I like some of mainstream designer fragrances like Dior. I'm not a big fan, but I like them. So yes, is this a proof? Both of them are big flop and big disappointment, and they really smell horribly cheap and synthetic. Thank you very much, and if somebody is angry, please write me a comment or not.